Well, hello and welcome on into the Ice Hutch in Mount Vernon, New York for an Eastern Junior Elite Prospects League Diamond 1 matchup between the New York Stars and the South Westchester Blackhawks. This regular season game is the Blackhawks' first of the season. Last year, though, this team won the EJEPL Futures 1 division, as New York Stars viewers and Midnight Sports viewers might recall. They also went 37-16-4 with a trip all the way to the New York State Tournament via Tier 3 qualification. What's it all mean? It means this team is a very good one, and they Test, test, test. Looks like we should be back up on sound. And so we are ready to roll here from the Ice Hutch in Mount Vernon, New York. Thanks so much for joining us late on a Saturday night. It's Saturday Night Lights here in Westchester. It looks like it will be the Stars and the Road Blues moving right to left on your television screen. In this EJ Showdown regular season game 5 of the EJ season here for the Stars. And we're just about ready for a puck drop. Boards being pounded, and there we go. We're off and running here as the Stars try to win that forward, but quickly the Blackhawks in. Speaker in net here for the Stars to open up this game in Mount Vernon. Blackhawks in their home whites trying to move that puck deeper into the near corner, but it's the Stars turning and sending it over toward Ramos. It was Murphy for Ramos getting the start as the defensive pair. The captain tries to move it up toward the half wall. Sammy Schulman with some support, and Ramos will try the other side. Leaves it there for Murphy. Murphy on the puck, chips that one up, and it's going to be O'Connor who works it farther forward, and then pass goes wide of the cage. It's the Stars still working to get this puck up and out of their end. And now they get it up past the blue line, and the Blackhawks will have to reset. Puck's just sitting here at the blue line for the Blackhawks. They work it up, but not past Ramos. Ramos takes over. He's going to dump in on the backhand, and the Blackhawks will have to give chase. Stars getting a partial change out of this as the Blackhawks work that through the neutral zone. Tap it forward. It's Polonic who leaves it there for Viscoso in the near corner. Viscoso on over for Coronati. And this puck's going to come up right back to the near side. It was Polyakov who was able to work that forward. It's going to be on net, touched up. Icing had already been waved as we tick to 23:42 left to go in this first half. It's Coronati turning, trying to work that puck up through the neutral zone again. Offside are the Blackhawks, and we will get a quick stoppage there with 23:37 left to go in this first half. Should be a face-off just outside the Stars zone. And in fact, that's where it'll be. Well, looks to be Polonic leaning over there on the faceoff. Wins it forward, but doesn't control, and that one's just going to bounce in. Speaker takes the paddle, moves that aside. On over for Viscoso. Puck comes up to the blue line, not chipped out just yet. Look out, the Blackhawks have it here in the offensive zone, but a rolling puck comes off all sticks, and it's Bergman laying the wood early on here, trying to separate his man from the puck, which he does momentarily, but here come the Blackhawks once again into the offensive end. It's Viscoso watching his man wide. Getting down was Coronati to block that pass in the slot. A dangerous pass it was going to be. Now the puck rolls right in front of the camera well here, and it will find a Blackhawk at his own blue line. Now we'll get a stoppage in play. We'll see exactly what the call here is. Looks like it's going to be a cross check. Who's going to go to the sin bin? Looks like it's the Blackhawks first. Down a man early on in this one. Called for cross-checking with 22:58 left to go in this first half. Well, it's going to be an offensive zone draw here for the road team. And over the boards as power play unit number 1 comes Coker. And Gitman, Bergman, Murphy, and Polonic. Puck's dropped one forward by the Stars. Not yet controlled. Blackhawks take over. They chip it up off the glass, but not past Murphy. Murphy having himself a game already. Shoots high there as that bouncing puck nearly comes back into the blue paint. Stars scramble for it. They get it in front. Ooh, a backhander hits the outside of the post from Bergman. And now it'll be Murphy again trying to keep the zone. He does exactly that. Murphy slides that on over across the point for Polonic, who tries to tap it farther there. The Blackhawks corral, but give it to the Stars. The Stars off the back of the cage, around to the near side. Looking for that slot pass was Gitman, as the puck now sits in the corner. Delaying his man was Gitman, so Murphy could pinch in, keep the zone. Murphy stays in for support, taps it farther. He'll retreat back to his defensive position, and it's Bergman. He's able to separate his man from the puck once again. Murphy takes over. Murphy on down to the near half wall. It's Gitman now on the puck. Gitman with that puck. Going to load up at the point. He chips it farther after the Ice Monster steals it from him. And so now the Blackhawks will come the other way. Blackhawks shorthanded into the offensive zone. Murphy able to push his man off the puck, pick up that puck in stride, and come to the far side of the ice. It's Murphy through the neutral zone. He's got Coker joining him. Murphy drop pass there. Shot in. Saved nicely there by the Blackhawks. Juicy rebound in front. Still loose. It's in the slot. No Star can get a stick on it. Blackhawks do very well to clear that. Just 44 seconds left to go here on the man advantage for the Stars. It's now O'Day seeing the ice for the first time here this evening. Works that up to Coker. Coker gains the line, dumps on in, and Bergman on the forecheck looking to take the puck off his man. He's able to do enough to jostle him off the puck. Throws it toward the slot. O'Day couldn't corral it, and back the other way come the Blackhawks, but only so far as Coronado, who gets a skate in front of it and then leaves it for O'Connor. O'Connor on the puck through the neutral zone. O'Connor all the way into the offensive zone. He's going to slide a soft shot there, looking for the shot pass score, and instead it's kicked the other way, but O'Day is pinched in now. O'Day all the way toward Fauci now behind the cage. Fauci looking for O'Connor out in front. No passing lane. Fauci has to delay. Throws that deeper. Penalty's over. We're back to 5-on-5 skating here as Fauci tucks that in just a bit more. It's Polyakov separating his man back toward Fauci. Fauci tries a low pass there and can't quite connect, so turning back for it are the Stars. It's Coronado for O'Day, near side of the ice. Puck comes off a stick, is going to roll all the way to the far corner in the Stars zone. Backhander goes wide by the Blackhawks, and it's Polyakov working that up toward Fauci. Fauci on the puck through the neutral zone, leaves it there for Polyakov, gains the line and slaps it in. Under 20 and a half minutes left to play here in the first half. Pinching up is Ramos. Oh, what a play by him, because it would have been a 3-on-0 the other way had he not gotten to that puck first. Ramos showing no fear dancing into the offensive zone there. Blackhawks do break out. Some tape-to-tape passing there by South Westchester. Sees Speaker just stick that over into the corner, and the Blackhawks will have to reset behind the cage. Stars first to it. New York Stars working that up. Shot comes in. Deflection not coming, and it ends up hitting the end boards. Some heavy hitting there, but Schulman comes away with that puck, and now he's going to leave it. It'll be O'Connor tapping that into the offensive zone. It's the Blackhawks coming away with it as we're under 20 minutes left to play here in the first half. The Stars trying to forecheck their way to a turnover. Instead, the Blackhawks far side of the ice will come across with the puck. Dancing in the offensive zone are the Blackhawks. All the way in they come. Murphy all over his man, able to put that puck up to the the far half wall, that is. Ramos takes over in the near corner. It's Ramos jamming it up to the near point. That's going to escape the zone, and it hit a Blackhawk stick, and so no icing. It's not going to gain the end line anyway. And so Schulman on the forecheck as the Stars can make a change. Now the Blackhawks trying to slide that up. They do. 2-on-2 developing. But that pass goes wanting. The Blackhawks will have to collect in the offensive zone. Adamick works that up to the point. Speaker got down in a hurry. Didn't need to, though, because Schaefer was able to deflect it wide. Ensuing shot goes wide from the Blackhawks. They're looking to turn the zone here just a little bit, tilting the ice a bit, but it's Russo now chipping that puck up toward the blue line, and Schaefer's going to take over far side of the ice, flick it right in front of the Stars bench, and Russo does the rest. Old teammates combining to relieve a little bit of the pressure on the Stars right now. Schaefer's going to turn. He's got O'Day with him in his own zone. He delays, sucks in the forward, and now it's O'Day working that up toward Adamick. Adamick's able to touch that up to the Blackhawks blue line, but no farther, as the Blackhawks will come right back the other way. Turning with it now are the Blackhawks. 2-on-2 if they hurry. It's Schaefer pushing his man wide, side of the cage. They try to sneak past Speaker. He makes the initial save, and the follow-up goes just wide. Well. First shot on goal there for the Blackhawks officially, even though it's not on the board. Looks like they're not going to track him, so we will hear on TV when we get our next stoppage in play. Icing waved there. Well, 2 shots there for the Blackhawks, and being told from the trailer, 4 shots for the Stars thus far. So now the Blackhawks trying to move that puck deep into the zone. They do. Firing for it at the end boards are the Blackhawks. They're there first. Coronado comes in, and it was Speaker and Viscoso getting a stick on the pass toward the slot that prevented any trouble out front. Blackhawks dump that in deeper. They're cycling the puck well. Are the Blackhawks. Speaker gets down, makes a leg save in a hurry, and then the puck bounces up to the slot, and then it's tucked just a bit deeper. Stars reaching for it. Bouncing puck's going to come on out to the neutral zone, and it'll be Gitman gaining the line and dumping it in deep. Just over 17 minutes to go, and it's a shot by the Stars, and we do eventually get it covered up there. to the neutral zone, and it'll be Gitman gaining the line and dumping it in deep and put it on net. Just over 17 minutes to go, and it's a shot by the Stars, and we do eventually. Well, 17:09 left to go here in the first, and it'll be Fauci out there to take this drop. Clean win over toward Adamek. Adamek up to the point, but sneaking up to that point were the Blackhawks, and so the Stars will have to take over through Matthew Fauci. On his horse into the offensive zone is Fauci. Pushed just a bit wide, comes to the side of the cage, looking for that pass out front is Fauci. Cycles all the way through the zone, and that pass doesn't connect, so the Stars will track all the way back for it. Icing waved as it came off a Stars stick. Coronati first to it in his own end, waits for his man to dig in behind the net, and then tries to touch it up to a Blackhawk, but the Ice Monster picks up the puck, and the Blackhawks dump that in. Viscoso separates his man from the play. Suing pass comes all the way up to the point. Shot comes in. Speaker gets down. Never gets to him as it'll be Adamek and Viscoso touching it farther. And now Coker on his horse in front of the Blackhawks bench all the way into the offensive zone. Some good defensive work, but Coker gets it back. Coker looks toward Fauci in front. That hits the side of the goalie's leg pads. And it's the Stars trying to pick up that puck and send it again. Bouncing puck saved very nicely there by the Blackhawks netminder, and onward we play as the Blackhawks break out, but only so far as Murphy. Murphy has to delay as the Stars try to get onside. He does, and then flicks that puck all the way deep so the Stars can get their change working. Blackhawks pick it up in the near corner. It's the Blackhawks on the puck. They're going to fire that up past the logo and pick it up in the neutral zone, and it's the Stars trying to get in the way of that zone break-in. The Blackhawks, though, have it in the slot. It's Speaker who gets a blocker on that one and sends it wide. It's now Stars coming back the other way. Sorry, I had given the Blackhawks a few shots that they should not have had there on your scoreboard. In any event, the Blackhawks behind their own net, working that puck up, but not past Ramos, who jams it deeper into the zone. Trying to pick it up was O'Connor, who took a high hit there, but it's a 2-on-2 coming the other way here for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks all the way into the zone. Schaefer pushes his man wide, bouncing puck toward the slot. Ensuing shot goes wide. It's now Schaefer picking his puck up. Schaefer and Ramos had done well there on the defensive work. They're not the usual partners, but they connected well to keep the threat to a minimum. And now O'Connor to pick up that puck at the far half wall. O'Connor leaves it for Polyakov. Polyakov toward the slot, bouncing puck off a skate. Comes in on net off a Blackhawk skate. But it's kept out there by the Blackhawks netminder, well, and to keep the threat to a minimum. And now O'Connor to pick up that puck at the far half wall. O'Connor leaves it for Polyakov to go in the first. Well, shot 6-4 in the Stars' favor right now. And the Stars looking to find the back of the net for the first time today. Some rough ice out here as still hot outside. And so the Stars see that puck bounce over a stick. They have to reset. They do exactly that. Kick it forward in the neutral zone. Icing already waved as it went off a skate right at center ice. And now it's thrown off the side of the cage. It's Belonik trying to work that puck up toward Gitman. Bergman in for support. Belonik on the puck, far corner. Belonik dumps it just a bit deeper for Bergman. Bergman with a little time and space, looking for Gitman out front. It's Bergman on the puck. Thinks about leaving it there for O'Day. Comes up to the point. Bergman with some space. Shoots in. That's going to be blockered down by the Blackhawks netminder. Onward we go. Now it's Belonik shooting in just wide of the cage. And it's the Stars trying to pick up that puck and work it up to the point. They do that, shoot in. Soft shot doesn't get all the way through. It was Schaefer who was hoping for a redirection. Went off a skate, though, and the Stars wanted a call there. They're not going to get it. Gitman now back on the puck. Gitman up for Belonik. Back to Gitman. Side of the cage, out front. Oh, Bergman was streaking in late there. Just couldn't connect. Gitman and Bergman, and now bouncing puck all the way up to O'Day, who was all on his lonesome, but able to settle that puck down and send it the other way. Belonik on the puck. Gonna go dance around one man, try and get the shot off. Can't quite pull the trigger, and now Stars pushed into the net. And we'll get a whistle there as the Stars got a soft shot on goal. Able to settle that puck down and send it the other way. Belonik on the puck. Covered up. Gonna go dance around one man, try and get the shot off. Can't quite pull the trigger, and now in the first half, it's gonna be a face-off in the offensive zone for the Stars. Now looks like 13:31 to be exact on the clock. A reminder, the clock on your screen is really just an estimate of the clock in the arena, not tied together by any stretch. And so, if the clock doesn't read what you see on the scoreboard in the arena, worry not. In any event, This is the Blackhawks coming the other way with speed into the slot, trying to dangle. That rolling puck is going to be covered there by Speaker, who picks up the glove, thinking that he had already gotten a whistle or that a teammate was going to take it away, but no harm, no foul for the Stars as they're able to clear the zone. And now it's Coker with speed, splitting the defenders, carrying that all the way into the offensive zone as we tick under 13 minutes left to play. Puck in front. It's kicked aside. Viscoso with a heavy slapper deflected just wide there by Russo. Russo now on the puck, trying to drive in. Puck comes off his stick, and so it will be the Blackhawks coming the other way with it. They're going to dump into the zone, are the Blackhawks, and send it all the way to the end boards. Picking it up there is Viscoso. Viscoso works that up past the point. Icing waved as it was very close to the Blackhawks defender at the offensive blue line. 12.5 left to go here for both teams in the first half. Halfway through the first half, if you can follow that. And turning for it now is Ramos in his own end. Ramos sends that over toward Murphy, goes off a skate all the way up to the point. Looked like that one came out. Speaker able to make that save. Not sure he knew a ton about it, but a good positional save there from the visiting goalie. It's now the Blackhawks still on the puck. Speaker able to get down in front of that one. And now the Stars are in business coming the other way. It's the Stars on the puck through Murphy. Murphy's got Polyakov. Murphy shoots wide, couldn't get the puck over to him. Again, no passing lane. And so this is the Blackhawks feathering it up and out of the zone, but not past Schulman, who was covering well defensively. Streaking in again is Murphy, trying to work that toward O'Connor. We're the Stars, but instead it's the Blackhawks coming the other way in a 2-on-1. They look to be offside. The Stars bench didn't like it, but onward we play here as the Stars trying to take the puck in the near defensive corner. It's Schulman digging it out, sending it across the ice all the way around to the far point. It's rack deeper again. Blackhawks making a change in the offensive zone here. They've got 3 skaters out. They shoot in. Speaker sticks that aside, and now it's O'Day on the puck. It's a little pitch and catch behind the Stars net right now as Murphy settles that puck down. He's got O'Day out there with him. He's able to work that up, but it goes off a skate. The Stars will have to try again. O'Day again on the puck behind his net. It's O'Day on the forehand, and he's going to reverse over toward Murphy. Murphy on the puck now. Long slapper. This one he's just going to send all the way down. Should go for an icing. It does. 10:56 left to go here, and what's been an active first 14 minutes of this game. It's going to be a defensive zone draw here for the Stars. As Speaker has a word, it looks like Schaefer is now out there with O'Day, trying to discuss some of the Blackhawks tactics. It'll be Gitman, Bolognick, and you'd assume Polyakov on the far side. Blackhawks shoot in, rolling puck, swept out of the slot by O'Day. That was a dangerous broken play there. Blackhawks nearly home. Instead, O'Day saves the day as Gitman looks to take over at center ice. It's O'Day getting in the way there just a bit as the Blackhawks will have to dump on in. Schaefer bodies his man in the corner. Plays like a man twice his size out there. Blackhawks take over. They're going to come all the way around the net looking for a trailer in the slot. Speaker gets down, makes the save, and now the Blackhawks will have to take over once again in the neutral zone. They feather that up, and Schaefer able to throw that past the blue line. Looked to be offside. It was. And that was a quick sequence there for the Blackhawks, but they're kept out a goal by the Stars defensive group. And so 10:15 left to go here in the first half. Shots 9-8 in the Stars' favor right now. And it'll be Bolognick to take this drop. Wins it forward, trying to take over and break in was Bergman. The Blackhawks throw that into the offensive zone, but without possession. It's Coronati over for Viscoso. The alternate captain throws that up through the neutral zone, but it's going to go for an icing as he was looking for a quick stick from a teammate and just missed him. And so 10:02 left to go here in the first. It'll be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Now, folks, a reminder, the Stars back home tomorrow at Abe Stark for the first time this season, actually. And they'll take on the Great Neck Bruins at 2 p.m. right here on Midnight Sports. Don't forget to tune in. Join us then if you can't make it down to Coney Island. It's the Stars taking that face-off win, trying to work it on the near half wall. Up and out is Coronati. Jabs it farther there. He's got Fauci in front of him, Russo in front of him. Blackhawks work it up to the point, but no farther as Fauci on the puck quickly, sends it across the ice, and now it's Coker trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Blackhawks there first. Tracking back, though, was Fauci, who stabs that up to the Blackhawks blue line. Rolling puck now comes up to the logo. Gaining the line was Viscoso, and he dumps that one on in as we tick under 9.5 left to play here in the first. The Blackhawks trying to work that puck up. They can't get past Viscoso. Jabs that out of the zone. Coronati takes it back into his own zone to try and buy some time and space. Finds Viscoso on a point-to-point pass. Viscoso up to Coker. Coker dumps in. It's Russo and Fauci now on the near side of the ice. Fauci and Coker were on the forecheck. Fauci first to the puck, leaves it for Russo in the near corner. Russo on the puck, trying to create some space. He sends us. Wonderful pass over to Fauci, who gets that shot on goal, and it was saved nicely by the Blackhawks. And so the Stars try to reset. Rolling puck finds a Blackhawk. The Blackhawks will come the other way. It's a 1-on-2 here for the Blackhawks. They can't split the defenders. As Viscoso able to get in the way and work that over to Ramos. It's Fauci who takes a big hit in the glass, but leaves it for Ramos. Ramos dances in. Oh, he was a foot away from being able to put a backhander on. He takes a huge hit in the back there. Speaker comes off on the delayed penalty. We should get a call here, but we don't. No delayed penalty coming. Speaker was going to be off the ice for an additional skater, but instead the Stars able to fire that on net. No call coming on the hit right in the back. And so, Stars thought that was going to be a delayed penalty coming. Speaker was going to be off the ice for an additional skater, but instead the Stars able to fire that on net. No call coming. In the first. No correction, 8:22 left to go. It's going to be an offensive zone draw. Boy, oh boy, that could have been a rough moment there for the Stars, who saw the official's hand go up, and then it went right back down. Really just a bizarre play there. The Stars doing everything right, but the hand went down. Oh, that shot comes in on Speaker. It was deflected onto him. And now the puck, though, at the near point. It's jammed off the glass by Murphy. Pulling that out of the air was Polyakov. He's got a streaking teammate across. That shot comes in. It's saved not once but twice. Spilled, but still a 0-0 game as we tick under 8 minutes. A wonderful save there on the snapshot by Polyakov. Another hit there against the glass, uncalled, as the Stars were fully turned against the glass, but they're letting them play out here today. That shot comes in, goes wide. It's going to come out front, and then the ensuing shot is jabbed well wide across the blue paint, but not on net. It's O'Connor settling that puck down in his own end. He gets tripped up there, does get the puck out. We'll see if we're going to get a call now. As O'Connor was tripped up, will there be a tripping call at the front desk? Looks like it. And so with 7:26 left to go here in the first half, it's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. And we'll get that deflected shot up there on the screen for you. Stars just trying to get their fifth skater out there right now. And they do exactly that. And so it'll be Bolognic and Murphy as the defensive pair. Coker as the fifth skater on the ice. Gitman and Bergman as the forwards. Clean win there by the Stars. All the way back to Bolognic, who works that just a bit deeper. Now it's Murphy, top of the slot. Works that out over toward Gitman. Gitman on the puck. Stars with a little bit of time with this umbrella shape of the Blackhawks trying to work that deeper. And it's Gitman retrieving that puck, looking for Bergman as a bumper, but instead works it up to the point as there's no passing lane. Murphy, top of the slot, trying to send that to the far dot. He does. Settling that puck down are the Stars, and trying again. Walking the blue line is Bolognic. Bolognic down low now for the Stars. Shot comes in, goes off a shin guard. It was Gitman working that back up to Bolognic. Bolognic's got Murphy to his side. Bolognic shoots in. That one gets all the way through. It's saved nicely, and it's Murphy with the zone keep. He walks the blue line, sends it over to Bolognic. Bolognic now lower on down as the Stars shoot in again. Oh, they were looking for Bergman back post. Nearly had him on the saucer, but instead it's a 2-on-2 for the Blackhawks coming the other way. Blackhawks all the way into the offensive end. They'll turn over the puck there, and the Stars will come back through Bergman. Bergman on the puck in the slot. He fires that in. That's saved nicely. The rebound sits juicily there, top of the blue paint, but it's going to be sent all the way out. Looks like for an icing. It is. And so we'll do it all over again in the offensive zone here with 6:12 left to play. The rebound sits juicily there, top in the first half. 46 of the blue paint, but it's going to be sent all the way out. Looks like. And the Stars will roll power play unit number 2 out there. It's Coronati and O'Day as the defenders. Looks like it'll be Russo, O'Connor, and Polyakov out there as the forwards. Face-off on the near side. It's chopped forward by the Stars. Trying to take over there was O'Connor. Firing in was O'Day. As the Blackhawks working all the way across the ice, but Coronati keeps the zone. Nice soft pass to Polyakov. Polyakov on the puck, working that deeper into the zone. He'll stop, delay, work that back up to Coronati. More aggressive forecheck here now by the Blackhawks. Sees that puck roll off a stick. They take over, but not past Russo. Russo on the puck, trying to get that to the slot. Slapper comes in, doesn't connect though, as it's Coronati and O'Day tracking back. It's fired in this time by the Stars, but offside. And so this faceoff looks like it's going to come out to center ice, as that's where the pass came in. With 5:39 left to go in the first half. And 13 seconds left to go on the man advantage here for the Stars. Now it'll be Bolognic to take this draw. He's got Gitman on the near side. That puck's dropped. Won by Bolognic. Firing forward there are the Stars. It's Bergman on the puck. Bergman on the puck. And Gitman will take over that pass. Bergman for Gitman. Gitman on the wraparound, nearly home. And the big leg pad was in the way anyway as that puck had rolled off a stick. It's Ramos keeping the zone. He's got two Blackhawks on him. Look out. Back to 5-on-5 hockey, though, we come. And it's Murphy working that puck through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Cuts out the threat. Now Bolognic, side of the cage, all alone on the backhand. Tries to catch a Blackhawks netminder cheating. Can't do it. And Bergman had tried to tuck that puck up to the point. Now getting back in a hurry are the Stars because it's an odd man break here. Speaker gets down quickly. He fumbles that puck. It's touched home after two shots. Al Speaker had gotten down in a hurry and made two saves, but it was the third that saw the Blackhawks score. And so with 4:55 left to go, the trio of shots on Speaker there sees the Blackhawks tuck that one home. And the Stars find themselves behind with 5 minutes left to go here in the first. Now that puck's dropped. It's O'Day touching it up for Coker. Coker will dump that puck on in, and it's going to rack all the way around toward Adamek. But the Blackhawks take over, and they dump that all the way across the ice. Should go for an icing here. It does. And so with 4:40 left to go in the first, we'll get another offensive zone draw for the Stars. Now, Stars have been around the net. They've had a couple of good looks. Blackhawks able to keep them from touching the back twine. 20 minutes plus into this one. It'll be Fauci at the far dot. Coker in the slot. Puck's dropped. Fauci wins it forward, but without possession. It's racked around to the near side here. And O'Day able to keep the zone. Fires that in, looking for a deflection on net, and it was by Fauci. A wonderful save. Keeps that puck out. But boy, oh boy, was that a nice deflection on the O'Day shot by Fauci. Just couldn't find the near side of the net. And O'Day able to keep the zone. Fires that in, looking for a deflection on net, and it was. Fauci on the drop. And the Blackhawks will come away with this one cleanly over to the near half wall. Blackhawks on the puck there. They're going to fire that up in the air to get that out of the zone and settle it down in the neutral zone. Getting back is Schaefer to try and push his man wide. Drop pass doesn't work at first. Now it comes all the way across the ice. On up. Speaker kicks that one out. He had gone down early to cut out that bang-bang passing. And so it's the Blackhawks trying to work that back up through the neutral zone. They do as far as Schaefer. Schaefer on the puck, though. And in the offensive zone, shoots just wide. Fauci was there for any rebound. It's Fauci sending that all the way across. That rolling puck's going to come out toward the blue paint. Fauci harasses his man there, but a no-look backhanded pass connects, and now the Blackhawks are in business the other way. They try to dangle around. On the backhand come the Blackhawks. They shoot, and they score. Oh, boy. The Blackhawks able to put that one home. Paint. Fauci just harasses his man there, but a no-look backhanded pass connects, and now the Blackhawks are in business the other way. They try to dangle around. On the backhand come the Blackhawks. They shoot, and they score. And the Blackhawks in business here in the first half. So the Stars will need to find a way back into this one. And they'll want to do it quickly if they're going to score before halftime and the ice cut. It's now Schulman and O'Connor working that puck up. Blackhawks will take over right in front of the scorer's booth and dump on in. Coronati tracking back for the puck in his own end. He's at the end boards. Is Coronati rolling puck. finds a Blackhawk in the near corner. Schulman takes over behind his own net. Schulman's got O'Connor in front. He flicks that up, does Schulman. Spinning puck. Not going to go for an icing, and now O'Connor on the forecheck looks to take the puck off his man. Blackhawks go all the way behind their net. They dangle and send that puck up, but it's Viscoso keeping the zone and flicking on in. As we tick toward 3 minutes left to play here in the first half, it's O'Connor touching that puck farther, and the Blackhawks will come away with it. Side of the cage. Bouncing puck, though, nearly finds Schulman or O'Connor's stick. Instead, though, Blackhawks able to break all the way out across the ice. And it's Polyakov harassing his man there, but the Blackhawks come into the offensive zone. They look to shoot in. Nice shot block there by Viscoso. Keeps that puck from the Stars' net. It's the Blackhawks point-to-point passing now, and across the logo they come to the Southwestern Blackhawks Cup. Excuse me, that's a high stick as the Stars will reset in their own end. Stars work that puck up past their blue line. It was Viscoso able to get that puck up and out of the zone. Stars go back to the forecheck. O'Connor takes the puck off his man momentarily. Touched back in by Bolonic. O'Connor dumps that in. It's now Polyakov on the forecheck trying to separate his man from the puck. And Blackhawks able to throw that out of the zone. Stars clear the zone, and Murphy fires that in deep. Now in the near corner, Blackhawks on the puck with 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. It will be South Westchester working it up at the near half wall, firing it all the way across the ice. And now Ramos will pick that puck up in his own end. He's got a man on him, goes behind his own net. Ramos still on the puck, skates that up through the neutral zone, looks for a teammate there. He finds Bolonic. Bolonic can dump on in with 100 seconds left to go here in the first half. It's the Blackhawks now trying to get that out of the zone. Look out. Puck comes up to Murphy. Slapper hits a shin guard, and now Ramos needs to get back. One-on-one here. Blackhawks come all the way in. Speaker gets down, makes the save, and the Stars pick that puck up. It's the Stars coming the other way through Ramos. Ramos now into the offensive zone, getting in the way there, trying to screen the netminder for the Bergman shot, and it goes just wide. Now the Blackhawks come the other way instead. Blackhawks with a tight angle. They'll go all the way behind the net. 1:10 left to go here as we play on. Shot comes in. Speaker kicks that aside. It's the Blackhawks on the puck. They work that in deeper, and they keep the puck there all the way at the far point. Blackhawks again fire in. That shot goes wide. Stars looking to chip this up and out of the zone. They're able to do so off the stick of Gitman, and now we get a call here as that puck came in offside with 49.8 seconds left to go in the first half. It's going to be a face-off just outside the Stars zone. Now it'll be Russo at the dot just outside his zone to take this draw on his strong side. Chips that forward. Blackhawks try to dump it in. Feathered puck, though, finds a Blackhawks stick. And a drop pass now to the near half wall, comes up to the point and beyond. Now Russo all over his man, trying to lift his stick. And the puck rolls to Coker. Coker into the offensive zone. Loads up, shoots in. That puck's deflected just wide. And so it'll be the Stars through Coker, working that up toward Adamek. Now that rolling puck finds Coronati. Coronati just has to jam that back into the zone, knuckling puck over the cage. And Russo tries to tap it farther. He finds Coker on the backhanded shot. It's loose. And now it's the Blackhawks coming the other way. Blackhawks all the way through the neutral zone. It's a 3-on-2 here as the Blackhawks do gain the offensive zone. They shoot in, and Speaker able to make the initial save, and the follow-up hits a body in front. Speaker all the way sprawled out, still down. That puck's loose in the slot. Look out. Tapped in again. Speaker shrugs that one off. There goes the buzzer. Holy moly. That rolling Speaker able to make
Stars
the
able
initial
to get out of
save,
that one.
and the follow-up hits a body in front.
Deficit.
Speaker
But
all the
boy,
way
oh
sprawled
boy,
out,
was
still
that a
down. That
flurry
puck's
at
loose
the
in the
end.
slot.
Speaker
Look
dove all
out.
the way
Tapped it
across,
again.
made the
Speaker
initial
shrugs that
save,
one off.
and then
There
a
goes the
couple
buzzer.
of bodies on the line blocks by the Stars defenders. Keeps this a 2-goal game. We'll stick around. We're going to have an ice cut. Do it all over again for 25 minutes here at the Ice Hutch. Easy for you to say in Mount Vernon, New York. This is Midnight Sports.
Shadow gotta compete.
shoot in, and Speaker able to make the initial save, and the follow-up.
shot the dance. Never stop us, don't help it. Radio plays adrenaline. You step on skin and tin. Horizon looms, but never near. Push the limits, lose the fear. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor.
All right, 25 minutes on the board. Let's get you set here from the ice hutch in Mount Vernon, New York. Relatively even play in each direction, and then two Blackhawks goals just a minute apart with 4.5 minutes and 3.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Sees them with a 2-goal lead going into this second half. Remember, this is EJ, no switching of sides. We had our ice cut. 25 minutes on the board. Shots unofficially 19-17 in the Blackhawks' favor. Some good enthusiasm over there from the Stars bench as Bologna gets ready to take this draw for the away team. Puck one forward, firing on it there is Gitman, and the Blackhawks dump that in. Should go for an icing, though, waved immediately, and so Ramos will have to try and shepherd this puck safely over to Murphy. He does that. Murphy on the puck, flicks that up and out. That ice cut means these pucks are going to roll a little more smoothly right now. Gitman first to this puck, able to settle it down in the near corner, works it over toward Bologna as the Blackhawks fire that up and out of the zone. So tracking back for it is Ramos, icing already waved as we play on. These officials telling the players, oh my, Speaker totally upended there in his own net as the Blackhawks had blown a tire. We'll see. Speaker quick up onto his feet right now, but Blackhawks player trying to get to that puck ends up striking Speaker there like a bowling pin and knocks him down. It should be a face-off outside the Stars zone. It is. Speaker looks no worse for the wear. And he does have a few words for the official there. Making sure the official knows to tell the Blackhawks to keep their edges. Not much to be done there, just a hockey play went awry, and now it'll be O'Connor trying to win that forward through the neutral zone. Polyakov able to do the rest and dump that on in. Shulman, O'Connor, and Polyakov as the forwards out there as the Blackhawks take over and fire that up and out of the zone. This bouncing puck looks like it's going to come on target. Speaker's just going to cover it there, and we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone for the Blackhawks with 24:05 left to go here in the second half. Well, a reminder, join us tomorrow, 2 p.m. It's the Stars at home taking on the Great Neck Bruins in an exhibition matchup. First, though, still 24 minutes at least left to go in this one as the Stars look to work that puck up and out. That puck hit a body, and we'll see if it's fired in on Speaker. It is. He's just going to cover it up there on the soft shot. And so with 23:51 left to go here in the second, another offensive zone draw for the Blackhawks. Well, Stars just getting their bearings out there in the second half, trying to get this puck up and out of the zone with some possession on the zone breakouts. Blackhawks, though, win that faceoff up to the point. They're going to dump on in, but not past Shulman, who flicks that puck up and out of the zone to the logo. Blackhawks take over there. Blackhawks quickly pump that up into the offensive zone once again, all the way across toward the slot on the forehand, bouncing puck. It was good work there by Coronati to cut out the threat. Now at the near point, fired in. Speaker kicks that aside, picked up by the Stars, fired up to the blue line and out of the zone. It's the Blackhawks coming right back in. Viscoso stands his man up long enough for Coronati to go pick up the puck in his own end. Coronati back for Viscoso. Viscoso on the puck, fires that up to the blue line, not out. Chipped in farther by the Blackhawks, who will take over again in the far corner. Cycle play by the Blackhawks here. Sees them break out all the way up to the far point. They fire it in, and that shot goes wide. It's the Blackhawks still on the puck now at the near half wall, trying to work that puck even deeper. They'll stop, delay, and turn. Battling his man there was Coronati as the Blackhawks work that up to the near point. Blackhawks on the puck, near point. They're going to fire it in. It hits a couple of bodies, never hits the goal mouth, and the Stars able to get that past the blue line through O'Connor, and then it's an offside dump in by the Blackhawks with 22:38 left to go here in the second half. Should be a face-off just in front of the Stars bench, our side of the ice. It'll be Russo to take. He's got Coker on the near side, and it is Adamek working that back toward Schaefer. Schaefer for O'Day. O'Day up for Coker. Coker's got Russo through the slot. It's Russo in all alone. He shoots, and it's saved there by the Blackhawks netminder. Russo was in tight, but perhaps too tight as he didn't have much real estate to try and lift that puck over the leg pad of the Blackhawks netminder. Onward we play. Tracking back there was Coker to keep the zone. Adamek now first on the puck in the far corner. It's Adamek working that up to the near half wall, and the Blackhawks take over. Look to break out of their zone. It's the Blackhawks on the puck through the neutral zone with speed. Come the Blackhawks all the way into the offensive zone. Separating his man is Schaefer, as he is wont to do, and the Stars will rack that off the glass all the way out of the zone. It's the Blackhawks back at their own blue line, taking over, working it up through the neutral zone. Dancing past a couple of men now are the Blackhawks into the offensive zone. The Blackhawks on the forehand. It's shot, and it's saved there by Speaker. Onward we play. It's the Stars trying to work that up past the point. It was Russo who took a hit to get that puck out of the zone, but out of the zone it went. 21 and a half minutes left to go in this game, as that's going to come off a skate and should go for an icing. It does. So 21-21. And an offensive zone draw coming up for the team from Coney Island. Looks like it'll be Gitman out there with Bergman, as well as Bolonic. Ramos and Murphy as the defenders. Bolonic to take this draw near side of the ice. Puck one toward the slot, firing in was Murphy. He kept the zone. Gitman now fires that toward the slot. It hits a skate, goes wide. Gitman gets it back on the backhand, able to tap that around for Bergman, who sends it to the opposite side of the ice. Blackhawks there first. They break out. A spitting pass sees a 2-on-1 developing. Getting back in a hurry is Murphy. That puck cut out, though, by Ramos, never reaching the cage. Blackhawks load up. They shoot in. Speaker with the save, and that puck sits in the slot. And now it's going to come the other way. It's a breakaway here for the Stars. It's Bergman, and saved there by the Blackhawks. Oh, Bergman nearly in, but it was blockered down there nicely by the Blackhawks netminder. And so onward we play. It's the Blackhawks into the offensive zone. They try to shoot in on the near side on Speaker. It never reaches the cage. A nice block there by the Stars defensive duo. And now coming the other way is Gitman. Gitman tries to fire that up. And the Blackhawks able to pick that pass off and come the other way. Puck sits in the slot momentarily, but it was Coronati cutting that out and trying to work it past his man here at the near point. He does enough to get that puck out of the zone. Blackhawks changing. They'll have to delay at center ice. They pump that puck up, and standing his man up is Viscoso. Oh boy. Viscoso absolutely stopping his man from coming into the zone, and now it's the Stars trying to work that puck up and out of the zone once again. Puck dumped in. Viscoso will turn for it behind his own cage. Viscoso on the puck, and he stops and delays there as the Blackhawks all over him in the near corner. They work it up to the near point. Blackhawks will fire in. That deflection carries the puck wide. Blackhawks pick up again on the far side of the ice. Bergman on the forecheck over there forces his man into an early pass, and now it was Schulman up for Bergman, who shoots in. That shot's deflected wide. Ensuing shot hits the side of the leg pad and covered up there by the Blackhawks netminder with 19:23 left to go here in the second half. Well, it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Should be on the... Well, it should be on the near side of the ice. We'll see where the puck's actually dropped. Yes, indeed. Nope. Well. Oh, well. I don't think they're going to send that call to Toronto. So, looks to be Schulman to take this drop. Schulman wins that over toward the half boards. O'Connor fires on his man. Polyakov out there with him as well. Pinching in now is O'Day. First to it. Takes a big hit to work that deeper into the zone. And the Blackhawks send that out to center ice. Schaefer taps it gently for Polyakov. Polyakov on the puck. He delays, moves that puck up toward Schulman. Schulman receives right in front of his own bench. He's going to circle back for a little time and space here. Go point to point with O'Day. O'Day sends it across the ice. Stars trying to set up a breakout there. Nearly had it. And now they'll have to try again through Polyakov. on the near side of the ice. Puck batted around there. Blackhawks will pick it up in the offensive zone. Blackhawks now near half wall, trying to work it up to the near point. They do. Speaker kicks that aside. Puck sits in front, and it will now be Blackhawks again trying to set up in the offensive zone, but the Stars get in the way and work that puck up to the neutral zone. It's the Blackhawks again trying to set up, but it's tapped forward by O'Connor, who takes a couple of hits for his trouble, able to get that puck deep in the offensive zone, but without possession. The Blackhawks will come the other way now. The Blackhawks through center ice, all the way into the offensive zone. The Blackhawks try a drop pass there at the near half wall. O'Connor was wise to it, got in the way of that play, and now it's the Stars taking a big hit, but they get that puck up and out of the zone. It's Russo on the forecheck. O'Connor receives that bouncing puck at center ice. He delays, and Ramos will carry that into the offensive zone. He shoots in. Wow, that was a laser just high and wide of the cage. Russo able to keep the zone when he dumps back in. Under 18 minutes left to play here, as it'll be the Stars working that puck up toward Russo. Snap shot, saved nicely, and Russo takes a big hit for his trouble. But at the end of it, it's just an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. Well, near circle faceoff, it'll be Russo to take. He's got Fauci to his left. It's like Coker to his right. Coronati and Viscoso out there as the defenders. Russo wins that toward his defender, but it's the Blackhawks now with a mini break. The Blackhawks all the way into the offensive zone. They shoot in. Speaker had the big leg pad out. Might have gotten a piece of it. Looked like it was always going wide, though. And so the Stars have to reset. It's the Blackhawks in the neutral zone, pouring right back in. Russo able to lift the stick of his man and make him reset. Puck goes all the way back to the Blackhawks blue line, deep in their zone now. It's Russo and now Coker on the forecheck. Russo far side of the ice, trying to eliminate his man from the play. He does that. Viscoso taps that up toward Coker. Coker receives, gains the line, takes a big hit, but he works it into the offensive zone, and it's Fauci on the forecheck, able to force an early pass from his man. Stars nearly picked that off, and we're in. They will keep the offensive zone, will the Stars. They dump it in deeper. Gitman on the puck, and it's sent all the way around toward Viscoso. Bouncing puck hits the referee's skate. Viscoso tries to reset. He gets hooked a bit. No call coming, though, as Coronati had tracked back to jam that out of the zone. It's Bolonic trying to tap it farther, but the Blackhawks are in business here in the offensive end. Blackhawks try to go around. Speaker able to dive on top of that puck and cover it up. He didn't like the extra chop at the end or the snow in the face, but able to make the save, such as it was, with 16 and a half to go here in the second half. Well, face-off's going to come in the Stars zone here. Looks to be Bolonic to take. Worked all the way up to the near point. Fired in, bouncing puck. Sits there toward the blue paint. It was just dead. Anyone could take it, but instead it's going to be Gitman in a horse race the other way. Gitman leans on his man there, carries the puck all the way in the offensive zone. Nearly was in business, but the Blackhawks will come the other way. It's the Blackhawks on the puck now. Forehand shot goes high and wide of the cage. Blackhawks settle it down in the offensive zone. They dump it in just a bit deeper. It's the Blackhawks on the puck, working it up to the far point and looking to set up a shot again. That hits a body in front. A good shot block. Speaker off the face mask, able to make the save there as that puck goes over the cage. It's now the Blackhawks on the puck, but harassed there by Bergman. Bergman on the puck, able to keep it near the end boards momentarily until the Blackhawks come away with it. And the Blackhawks work it up and out of the zone. The home team through neutral ice now. 3-on-2 developing for them. Slapper wide of the cage. Hits the back of the cage off the end boards, and Schaefer back to retrieve. Rolling puck toward the dot. Speaker eats that one up. Oh, a nice save there by Speaker as the home team gets another shot on goal, but no more. And a defensive zone draw upcoming here for the Stars. Well, far side of the ice, it will be Russo to take this drop. Puck one back toward Schaefer. Schaefer over for O'Day. O'Day on the puck now with Fauci in front of him. Fauci tries to leave the zone with the puck, but the rolling puck comes off his stick, and now Blackhawks shoot in. Speaker able to make that save. Blackhawks still with the live puck all the way across the slot, and now it'll be the Stars coming the other way. Fauci up in front. He's going to come into the zone without possession just yet as Adamick all over his man. able to do enough to let Fauci come in for support. Pass comes to the top of the circle. Blackhawks there first. They're going to come the other way. Blackhawks with a 2-on-1 now. O'Day takes away the pass. Shot comes in, goes over the cage. Well played by O'Day. Textbook there from the defender to take away the pass and let the goalie deal with the shot. It's now Adamek coming the other way. Adamek shoots and he scores! Oh boy, that's the Stars' goal. And just like that, it's Blackhawks 2, Stars 1 here in Mount Vernon. And we've got a hockey game on our hands now as Adamek found the back of the net. Now 14:42 left to go here in the second. Shots 27-21 in the Blackhawks' favor. And goals 2-1 in the Blackhawks' favor, but the Stars trying to mount a comeback. It's now the Blackhawks coming right back the other way, and they'll shoot. Deflection carries that up high off the glass. Puck stays in play as Gitman looks to deal with it at the near half wall. Fired in there. Speaker kicks that aside, and now it's Murphy up for Gitman. It's Gitman on the puck all the way into the offensive end. Gitman stops, delays there, thinks about going back to the point. He's got Ramos all the way across the ice, but no passing lane, so he works it down toward Bolonic. Bouncing puck finds a Blackhawks stick. Blackhawks on the puck now at the near half wall. They're going to be able to skate this all the way out of the zone, up and through the neutral zone into the offensive zones. Murphy now pushing his man wide. Rolling puck, Murphy finds it, and he's going to go around a man, work it over toward Ramos, who receives it in stride. Ramos takes a heavy hit, keeps his skates, works that puck just a bit deeper. Now the Blackhawks will come the other way. Settling that puck down is Murphy. Murphy on the puck, sends that up the ice just out of the reach, and so it'll be the Blackhawks coming the other way now into the offensive zone. Slapper comes in. Speaker kicks that aside after a screen shot. Stars nearly blocked it, but instead Speaker gets the leg pad down, and so the Blackhawks have to reset in the neutral zone. It's the Blackhawks on the puck now, flicking that up and in. It's going to go wide of the cage, no icing, as it was done at the red line. It's now Murphy working that up toward Gitman. Gitman with a little bit of ice in front of him as the Blackhawks have been making a change. It's Bergman on the puck at the end boards. He's able to body his man there, but the Blackhawks take over with just over 13 minutes left to go in this second half. Cutting out that pass is Coronati. Tries to tap it farther. He settles that puck down, does Sam Coronati. Works it in just a little bit deeper. Nice chop of the stick, though, keeps Bergman from being able to fire the shot off, and here come the Blackhawks the other way. Blackhawks all the way into the offensive end, and they shoot in, but that shot's blocked there. It was a wonderful block by Viscoso, and the rolling puck finds the Blackhawks stick behind the net. Blackhawks still on the puck in the offensive end. Spinning shot, kicked aside there, sticked aside perhaps by Speaker, and now it's chopped up for the Stars to deal with at the near point. Puck not out just yet. Dumped in just a bit deeper, and Coronati will have to work that puck up and out of the zone. Tries once and twice, a man in his way by the advertising on the far side of the ice. Stars, though, going to go to the box here for their first penalty of the game as the stick got under a skate, and so it will be the Stars down a goal and down a man here with 12:20 left to go in this game. Now penalty killers come over the boards. It's Fauci. Looks like Coker, Murphy, and Ramos for the men in navy blue. Coker to take the draw. Wins it over toward the half wall, but the Blackhawks control. Blackhawks on the puck. They try to work that deeper. They do. Blackhawks at the near corner, work it up to the near point. They're going to walk the blue line, try and create some space. Back down to the near half wall, rolling puck up toward the blue line. Fauci had guided his man wide there. Blackhawks side of the cage. Speaker gets down, makes the save there. It's really a shot on goal as it wasn't going to go in, and so the Stars will ice it, and we'll do it all over again with 11:57 left to go here in the second half. Defensive zone draw coming up for the away team. Same four skaters will stay out there. Now this one's going to come at the far side of the ice again. And it'll be Coker to try and win this out of the slot. Puck sits at the dot, and it's Coker getting a stick on it, working it back for Murphy. Murphy on the puck with a little bit of time and space. Fires it off the glass. No stick lift coming, though, as the Blackhawks dance on in. They throw it toward the slot. It's chipped wide of the cage. Fauci first to it. He's able to pump that out of the zone. It's now the Blackhawks tracking back for the puck. A good play there by Matthew Fauci, getting that puck out of the defensive zone with 1:13 left to go on the man advantage here for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks skate that all the way into the offensive zone. They shoot in off a shin guard, sits at the dot. Speaker covers that one up, gets it in the glove, doesn't appreciate the flyby there. But it's a save nonetheless for Speaker, and a defensive zone draw upcoming for the Stars. Well, it's going to be on the near side of the ice this time. And it looks like Russo to take. Russo wins that to himself, sends it back to O'Day, who's able to flick that up and out of the zone. A wonderful zone clearance there by the Stars. Sees the man advantage tick under a minute, as the Blackhawks will have to reset here in their own zone. Now through the neutral zone come the Blackhawks. Blackhawks going to dance all the way in here at the near corner. They shoot in. That shot takes a deflection. Not sure if it got to Speaker, and it ultimately goes wide into the neutral zone. Blackhawks reset there. They come across the blue line. Can't get that all the way across the ice. O'Day in the way, and he's able to flick that up and out of the zone. It's now the Blackhawks trying to reset in the neutral zone. They do that. Into the offensive zone they come. Blackhawks all the way wide, behind the cage, looking out front for a quick pass. Work it up to the near point. It's shot in well wide of the cage. Now Adamek fires at the near half wall, able to flick that up and out of the zone. 11 seconds left to go in the man advantage as the Blackhawks send it right back toward the offensive zone. They'll settle the puck down there, break into the offensive zone. In the slot, they shoot high of the cage, and settling that puck down is Viscoso on the far side of the ice. It's 5-on-5 hockey. Schulman out to complete the skaters as the Blackhawks keep that puck in the offensive end. They'll just dump it in deeper as O'Day fires on it now on the forehand. He's going to use the glass to get that up toward the half wall. Not out just yet. Blackhawks keep the zone, and now they're out of it. Bodying his man there is Russo to work that puck toward the neutral zone. It's the Blackhawks on the puck now. Under 10 minutes left to play here from Mount Vernon as the Blackhawks pick that puck up. And they skate it to the near circle. They try to fire it out front. It hits a skate. Bouncing puck's going to come to the blue line, but not out as the Blackhawks keep the zone. They get it back on the forehand. Schulman had tracked back, though, to do some defensive work, and he skates that puck up and out of his zone, gains the line, dumps it all the way in, and the Stars can complete their change. Schulman on the forecheck, nearly picked the pocket of his man, but works it over toward Fauci. Fauci on the puck, sends that toward the slot. It hits a skate. Fauci picks it back up again. He's got it in the slot. He fires that in. It goes off a body, and now it'll be the Blackhawks trying to get this puck out of the zone. They do. One-on-one hockey developing here. It was the long reach of Murphy, who was able to separate his man from the puck, and Ramos will take over. Ramos with 1 and 2 men all over him. This one's going to go wide of the cage, but icing waved as it was flicked from the Stars' blue line all the way down, but still we play on. And so sometimes everyone wants to go home just a little bit early, but there could have been a deflection that we couldn't see here from the camera well. It's Bolognic sending that in. Coker on the far side of the ice trying to body the puck and keep it there, waiting for support. Bolognic comes in for support. There's a trailer in Coronati in the slot. It's Fouts. Who is it? It's scored by the Stars. Couldn't see who it was at first. Maybe we'll see it on the replay. But with 8:36 left to go there, looks like it might have been Gitman who had popped that one home. And in fact, it was. Gitman threw the flyby line first. And now it is Stars 2, Blackhawks 2, with 8:36 left to go in this one. Gitman puts the Stars even up on the scoreboard. Now it's the Stars winning that faceoff and working it through the neutral zone. It's Bolognic now on the puck. Bolognic curls in, blows a tire there. I think it was the puck actually that tripped him up. And so Coronati's going to track back to the neutral zone for the puck. One-handed, able to work that to Viscoso. That rolling puck comes into the offensive zone for the Blackhawks, but offside. 8:15 left to go now in this tie ball game. It'll be a face-off just outside the Star zone. Well, Gitman with the trailing shot there to even this one up, and there was no doubt about it, able to go 5-hole and find the back of the net just like that. It's a 2-2 hockey game. Now it's Viscoso, far side of the ice on the puck. He's going to flick that up, and it takes a deflection but stays on the ice have sworn that was going to end up in the Stars bench. Instead, the Blackhawks worked that up, but only past one man, not two, as Coronati receives that puck, waits for his teammates to come onside. They do. Onward we play. It's the Blackhawks working that up past their blue line, chipping it farther. Settling it, though, was Coronati. Coronati on the puck, dances into the offensive zone. Coronati sends that across for Bergman, and that puck is saved nicely there by the Blackhawks netminder. And so onward we play. Bergman separates his man. He's a man on fire out there right now, trying to find the trailer. Was Bergman. He had Belonik near him. And now it's Polyakov, and a shot in by Bergman. Still another, saved twice by the Blackhawks netminder. And it was a three-shot sequence for the Stars eventually. Now it's Coronati keeping the zone. Polyakov and Viscoso trying to keep the zone there, but it's a 3-on-1 now the other way, and the Stars need to get back in a hurry. Stars get down, and that shot never came. It was Viscoso who was able to prevent it, but looks to be an injury on the play, and perhaps a judge to have prevented it outside the rule book. And so with 7:06 left to go in this second half, Blackhawks player stays down, and we'll pause here for a second. Of course, everyone here at Midnight Sports hopes there are no injuries out there on the ice. Good to see the Blackhawks skater getting to his knee here and now up under his own power. You love to see that. Deservedly so, the Blackhawks skater gets a round of applause from all folks in the arena. And so it'll be Viscoso to the box with 7:06 left to go in this one. It's a tie game, but the Blackhawks about to be up a skater for 2 minutes here at the Ice Hutch. Well, we'll see who comes over the boards here as the penalty killers for the Stars. Just a little discussion, it looked like, on what the call was going to be. In any event, it's Russo, O'Day. Looks like Adamick. And Schaefer as the penalty killers. It's the Stars able to work that up and out of the zone as far as the red line, and now the Blackhawks will reset. Blackhawks on the puck. They pump it up to the logo, and they'll curl and try and get that puck in the zone, but it was Adamick who was able to cut out the threat initially, and so the Blackhawks have to reset once again. They try the far side of the ice. They're going to fire this one, and Speaker able to just chest that and glove it to the side. Blackhawks keep the zone. The Blackhawks now working that puck far side of the ice, trying to get on the forehand. They do exactly that. Look out, they're in the slot. Speaker gets the blocker in front of that one. And so Blackhawks taking a big hit, looks like, from Schaefer there. And the Stars able to pump that out of the zone. It was Schaefer and Russo combining to get that puck out of the zone and kill some of this penalty. 1:15 left to go on the man advantage as the Blackhawks again at the logo reset. This time with speed into the offensive zone. They try and push that puck farther. Adamick's going to be there first. On the forehand is Adamick. He's going to reverse it to the far side of the ice. He takes a big hit for his trouble. And to the box will be the Blackhawks as the Stars fans calling for a penalty there and getting what they asked for. So we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey here with 101, or I should say 101 of 4-on-4 hockey. Easy for everyone to say other than this guy. 6:06 left to play in this game. 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 1 second, and then a 59-second abbreviated power play for the Stars. It's Schulman, O'Connor, Ramos, and Murphy. Won cleanly by the Stars. It's Murphy down towards Schulman. Fired in on net. A nice save there by the Blackhawks netminder, and we'll do it all over again on the far side of the ice. 56 more seconds left to go on the 4-on-4 hockey. It's Schulman who gets tied up by the official, and now it'll be the Blackhawks coming the other way. Getting back are Murphy and Ramos. That puck's dumped in, and Ramos will turn for it. He uses the body to shield the puck. All the way around it comes. Blackhawks try to tap it farther. A lot of ice out there with 4-on-4 hockey. It's Ramos on the puck. Ramos up to O'Connor. O'Connor sweeps it just wide. Picking that puck up is Schulman, tapping it farther for Ramos. Ramos on the puck into the offensive end. On the forehand, he shoots. And that's saved nicely by the Blackhawks netminder. Once again, it'll be an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. Well, Ramos was able to weave through traffic there, get the puck on the forehand, and snap the shot off. A nice wrister, and it was saved very nicely there by the Blackhawks goaltender. 27 seconds left to go on the man advantage. 5:32 left to go. Sorry, I shouldn't say the man advantage. The 4-on-4, and then the power play starts for the Stars. It's the Blackhawks on the puck, chipping that up to the top of the circle, trying to maintain control. Bouncing puck as Murphy had bodied his man, and covering over is Ramos, but Murphy there first after laying the wood, far side of the ice. Murphy able to track that puck down and reverse it on over. Nice play there. Nice little breakout by the Stars as they'll come up the ice. Ramos able to hold his ground and nearly get that return pass from Bergman. Bouncing puck finds a Blackhawks stick, but the Blackhawks now on the penalty kill. They'll pump that up through the neutral zone. The Blackhawks on the kill. Stars have the man advantage here for just a little bit on what is an abbreviated power play. Blackhawks killing it off in the offensive zone. 39 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for the Stars, and they'll start to break out all the way up the ice. Pass doesn't connect. Blackhawks pick it up in their own zone. The Blackhawks will reverse to the far side of the ice and jam that up to the blue line, but not out. It's O'Day settling that puck down. O'Day, wrister goes wide, and the Stars try to collect at the side of the cage. Blackhawks there first. The Blackhawks firing that all the way up and out of the zone. Should go for an icing. It does with 4:20 left to go in this game and 14 seconds left to go on the man advantage here for the Stars. Well, shots 33-27 in the Blackhawks' favor. But a tie ball game on the board and 14 seconds left on the man advantage here for the Stars. It's Coronati and Viscoso as the defenders. Shulman to take this drop. Puck won there by the Blackhawks, but not out. Coronati settles it and shoots wide of the cage. He was looking for a deflection as the Blackhawks collect far side of the ice. Jammed off the Blackhawks bench. Well, some good vision there by the official on the far side of the ice. He saw that puck go off a Blackhawks glove at the bench, and it's going to be a face-off in the Blackhawks defensive zone with 2 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. So O'Connor, Shulman, Polyakov stay out there with Viscoso and Coronati. Face-off one forward by Shulman, but without control. Stars need to be careful here. Bouncing puck in the offensive zone, but the Blackhawks will collect and come the other way. It's the Blackhawks into the offensive zone. Chipped wide there by the Stars, and the Blackhawks look to collect again. They're side of the cage. Speaker able to body that one down. Bouncing puck in front, and it's the Blackhawks again with the puck now on the near side of the ice. Tapping it farther is Coronati as we tick under 4 minutes left to play. Just 3.5 really as the Blackhawks try to come out front. Speaker had the big stick in the way of that pass toward the slot, and the Blackhawks will send it up to the point. They fire in. Speaker gets down. And that puck spilled wide, but Speaker with the initial save, and he's helped out there by Viscoso. Ensuing shot never makes it all the way through. Stars can't clear the zone just yet, but they do off the glass, and that bouncing puck's going to come all the way down. Icing already waved. On the puck are the Blackhawks as Polyakov harasses his man on the near side of the ice. It's the Stars trying to separate their man from the ice. Nearly picking that pass off was Bolognic. Instead, the Stars will have to settle for getting it at the logo. It's Polyakov on the puck. Polyakov into the offensive zone. He's got a quick shot and tries a slow one that's kicked aside there by the netminder of the Blackhawks. Ramos keeps the zone. This goes all the way to the near corner. It's the Stars firing that across the ice and shooting in, but hitting a body, so they'll have to dump that softly. And Polyakov tries to keep the zone there, but the Blackhawks able to escape. Blackhawks the other way now. Blackhawks across the blue line into the slot. They're trying to load up on the shot. Getting down there was Ramos to block that shot. Blackhawks try to fire it all the way across. Gitman in the way. Blackhawks keep the puck in the zone. Puck still in the zone as Ramos upends his man. No call coming. Ramos with the puck fires it across the ice. He's going to find Bergman. Bergman up toward Gitman, just out of his reach as Gitman picks that puck up, tries to find Bolognic. He does on the drop pass, but it comes up to the near half wall. Bodying his man there is Murphy, but it's a 2-on-1 developing here for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks fire in. Speaker with the save. And we'll get a quick whistle with 1:58 left to go here in the second half. From the ice hutch, it's a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, it will be Russo to take this drop. He's got Coker and O'Day in the slot with him. And that puck moved up to the top of the circle. Look out. Bouncing puck there. Speaker gets down. Shot goes wide. And this will be Russo picking that puck up, skating it all the way up and out of the zone. Through the logo comes Russo. Russo into the offensive end. Look out. He's got a sick backhand. Oh, nearly in there was Russo, but a wonderful save by the Blackhawks netminder. And with 1:39 left to go in this one, it's an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Stars will make a change here as O'Day and Schaefer come off, and Viscoso and Cornati come on. It's Russo, Coker, and Adamek out there as the forwards. Puck's dropped. One there by the Blackhawks, but Cornati settles it down, dumps it in just a bit deeper. Coker tries to get to that bouncing puck. Blackhawks there first. Cornati will settle it down now. Cornati over for Viscoso. Viscoso on the puck. Tries to work that up, but the Blackhawks come the other way. It's the Blackhawks with 1:37 left to go, chipping it forward as that puck goes wide. Speaker able to get over and cover the net on the far side, and now tapped out of the zone by Adamek. Blackhawks were offside. We will get a whistle here as they couldn't leave the zone, the Blackhawks, in time as that puck had come back in. The clock wasn't really started early on in that play, so in fact, we have 1:25 left to go, despite the clock on your screen. It's a hard job being a scorekeeper in an arena. Always difficult to start the clock on time, but in any event, this will be Russo able to get that puck deep in the zone, and the Stars can make a wholesale change. 1:12 left to go here in the arena as the Blackhawks look to break out. It was cut off by Bergman. Bergman in, but we're going to get a quick whistle here, and we'll see exactly what the call is. You would think, based on where the puck was, it would be an offside call, but it was called by the back official. Kind of a rare call from someone 2 lines away when the linesman was right in front of the Blackhawks bench, did not call an offside. But in any event, it's the Blackhawks now coming the other way in a 2-on-2. They'll shoot in. That shot goes high of the cage. Now the Stars look to take over. It's Ramos all the way up toward the point. That shot's going to be fired in and then guided wide by Murphy. Murphy settles that puck down. He's got a man on him, but he's going to work it over toward Ramos. Ramos leaves it there, and the Stars collect through Gitman. Gitman on up, looking for Bergman. 42 seconds left to go as this puck sits in the neutral zone and now into the offensive zone. Screen shot. It's blocked. Bouncing puck. Look out for the Stars here. It's Murphy on his man in the far corner. Ramos protects the net. It comes out front, and the Blackhawks shoot and score. Oh, a dagger there for the Stars as the Blackhawks put that one home on a trailer. And just like that, with 28 seconds left to go in this one, the Blackhawks find the back of the net and reestablish their 1-goal lead here late on from Mount Vernon. Well, it's a timeout here from the Stars bench, as surely they'll look to get possession of this faceoff, pull their goalie, and get a 6th skater out there. Stick around. This is Midnight Sports. Well, all right. We'll get you set here. Just 28 seconds left to go. Blackhawks have taken this very late lead. Speaker way out of his crease, trying to get to the bench as soon as the Stars can get control of this puck. But it's the Blackhawks who have the puck at the red line, and it's Bergman trying to get that puck forward. Now Speaker should head to the bench as the Stars work that puck up through the neutral zone. Speaker does go to the bench. Getting out there with 12 seconds left is Bolognic. Bolognic for Gitman. Gitman fires that across. Streaker comes in, shot in there, and hits a body and goes wide. It's the Blackhawks trying to set up one last second goal here. They shoot wide, but that'll do it. From the Ice Hutch, it's the Blackhawks 3 and the Stars 2. Thanks so much for joining us. We've gone final from Mount Vernon, but we hope to see you tomorrow from Abe Stark as the Stars take on the Bruins at 2 p.m. Until then, stay safe.